Hello, y'all. You know I couldn't wait. This is Lambie. This is Pocket Watch. I couldn't wait. It's the next day, and I can just say that I did get up and I opened up with my sage and everything. Today's the 14th. We just passed the Friday the 13th, and I said that everybody was running the gun, and I did have a huge amount of running around in my dream space. I'm figuring that everybody actually was running towards putting that ringing that bell, putting that feels like a big rat race, and everybody went away to their little workspace. And overnight, it seems like in the higher realms, we were actually trying to make sure that we had the right group of friends around for the next 7 years, having the right lovers come in or whatever the case for the next 7 years, and all the small mundane things that go on through life. We were dealing with that. Okay, so what I mean by that is like the regular passerby, the cleaners, going to certain games, mentioning certain people, like people in certain bars, like everywhere, we were going through those certain experiences so fast to make sure that we get more out of it. And so the Friday 13th, like I got up and I was able to do some saging, do a white candle. Look, we're leaving a couple out. So you guys, some of you guys are still working on this personal endeavorment, and it's you guys are working in a group. So if there's any of you guys who just started something or realized something, then by all means, then that's really good. I'm trying to see if I hold on. Let me see if I got something for my little sage. Okay, well I don't, and I don't want to take too much time. Oh, I do. Okay. And so yeah, I know I'm kind of talking and babbling on, but I specifically want to let you guys know that, this is something for the next day. And so there's a couple of you guys it's like thinking like you waking up and you're like, "Oh man, like what what have I gotten into? What ended up, happening, or what did I say yes to?" And ideally, this is not going to end, right? This is not going to end so fast, and you're going to be pulled in to a certain area to where you're going to have to at least take a few weeks with this situation that you just got yourself into. But we're just working with the next day. Your head is a little bit cloudy. I'm putting some sage there for you guys. Everything is right down the middle. So yeah, you're confident in you're confident that you have your own back, right? You know that you can watch your own back. You know that you're protected in this endeavorment. This does have to do with a lot of people, so you will be moving into a convention. So just to give you an example, for any of you guys who like cosplay or whatever, you got to realize that the person that you got introduced to, they really want to make outfits. They really want to go to several cosplays a year. They really want to meet people. And on top of that, they could be, not to be rude or whatever the case, or not to say anything, but they could be a little freaky. Okay. And so I'm just saying, like, getting dressed up and stuff and hanging out, that's one thing. But there's another thing into play with this person. And so that's just letting you know that you will be going to bigger events. Okay, you will be, not the spotlight of attention, but you will be getting your fulfillment. It will be there. You will have people that you're speaking to, and then ideally you will be able to network wherever you're at. So this is something that's very new to you. I can tell everything's kind of like everything's at a standstill and it's spread out. But again, like I said, this is just the next day, and so it's like I just want to see if you guys actually did what you have to do. You guys make me want to take a shot of something in the morning because I want to be on the same level as y'all. Like I want to be down with y'all. It's like, yo, jump me in however you can. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, like, if I could have had my Irish, my Irish coffee this morning, just to let it be known that I really bump with y'all, and I'm trying to be on that level to where I'm walking on that silver lining, then by all means, like, just know that I'm with y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do, but most importantly, whew, yeah, see, yeah. Right when I was gonna blow and push you guys forward, the map maker of destiny. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I'm trying to push y'all forward. I'm gonna go, and as long as your ship has what it needs, it's going to push forward. Okay, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. You guys are meeting people that are free. You guys are meeting people that are carefree people. And so that's really cool because like it's like, yo, you need a ride or you need help with this, or oh, by the way, you want to exchange numbers? No big deal. It ain't no pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's no pressure. And like I feel like I just got a energy through my head. It's like when you hear that and somebody's so cool and it's so chill, like it doesn't take a relief off your shoulders. It takes like a whole segment off your mind. you get real relaxed. It's like, damn, like I didn't even need the Corona. Like, I'm sorry, not the Corona. I'm sorry. I like Corona beer. I'm sorry. I'm not a Heineken woman anyway. Okay. So just because a virus out there named Corona, don't stop us from the glass bottle. But the spirit whisper, divine guidance, higher knowing. Yeah, there's somebody coming in here that's real cool. This is that time to where if you do know somebody that's soulful, if you do know that soul sister, that soul brother, if you know anybody like that, by all means, click on, attach on, and ask them what it is. You're helping them out. So for this next day or whatever, everybody go ahead and run out and try to get some type of, not reading, I would say, but some type of guidance. And you need it physical. Okay, so ask somebody certain things, reach out to somebody, do what you got to do, yeah, the rainbow prints, compensation, perseverance. Dude, I'm just looking at this rainbow right here, and it's just showing me that there's so much opportunity for everybody. Last night, something that went on, I don't speak in the astrology or anything in a sense. Oh, you have to excuse me. I'll be right down. And so, yeah, sorry about that. So what I'm letting you know is that, being that I'm not reading from astrological terms or anything, it's not like I'm saying, oh, we have this in Gemini or we have that in Scorpio. But what I am letting you know is that when you see a rainbow here, like the Lord was speaking to us before we started to even really comprehend and try to make understandings of what he was saying. Okay. And so when you see this rainbow, it's letting us know that the rainbow was a promise that the Lord gave to Noah, letting him know that he would never give up on him. He would never try to put the world away again. So it's letting us know that everybody is accepted here, and whatever we do, we're always going to have a home with the Lord. Even if you don't know him, even if you don't want to get to know him, however that is, it's like, dude, just don't forget, like, he loves you regardless. He's down with you regardless. Okay. And again, just to be sure before we start, this is why he's here as well. There's many of us who was having this go on. There's many of us dealing with this problem. And I'm just saying, when you say, oh, I don't want to hear about the Lord, I don't want to deal with it, there's many people like this, and he's the only one that can touch them and help on them. Okay. And then there's a universe that comes in that is under the Lord's commandments, and the universe makes these changes for us. And then we want to say that we love the universe, or there's some changes in the universe and it means a lot to us, but we don't want to go back and say, where the source is from. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, like, this is why we're having this open ability. This is why a lot of people are, getting into this new rat race, is because some people were dealing with some pain. They couldn't break out of it. So what do you know? When we open these gates, when they open those chains last night for us, everybody running around trying to make a difference in their life. Okay? Everybody running around trying to make a difference in their life. And I'm cool with that. And so this is just the next day, and I'm just trying to figure out what you guys got going on. Yeah, y'all got what y'all needed. Y'all got what y'all needed. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Oh, wow. Legit. Okay, so yeah, you guys don't have any quarrelings, you guys don't have any problems or anything. It seems like, you want to go and find your piece of cake or what you needed from yourself and from your life. You went and you found that. You actually found somebody who had a cup for you to pour into, and it was pretty legit. There's a lot of us that have a lot to give, but we don't have anybody to give it to. A lot of us that really want to teach. We don't have anybody to teach. We want to be healers. We don't have anybody to heal. We haven't really found, the right clientele. So, if anybody has ran out, if in the entrepreneur sense or in the practitioner style life, just know that the stuff is going to be fulfilled. I see these pinnacles here that you have too. Yes. So yeah, with you working with this, the crow that she's holding is letting you know that she is going to be sending out messages, and she's going to receive clear messages. Okay. So if you are sending out certain messages to people, just know that the questions you ask or the statements that you send, they're going to be reciprocated, and you're going to have a reply to where you'll have to be working a little bit more harder, but it matters not, because you know how to handle your business. And so everybody's thinking about Monday coming up. Yeah. People are washing off. There's a lot of men. It's like, yo, I got to focus on this Monday. And I just hope that what happened, yesterday, what happened on the 13th, I'm hoping that still stands strong. I don't want it to be something quick. I don't want to look at work on Monday and then lose the opportunity that I just gained. So a lot of people feel like they're waking up. It's not like a hangover in a sense, but it's like there's a lot on your mind, but you can't move forward with it right now, but you're already there. You're already at the door. So it's not like you have a journey or anything to go on. It's just a fact of you knocking on the door. And a lot of people, you can sit on that little bench, on the porch, and you can kind of gather your thoughts together before you knock on that door and continue on with your endeavorments. We have judgment here, so they have closed the lines. Okay, so ideally, when I said we had one night to work and one night for manifestation, one night for agriculture to come in, amen. You see, like I said, agriculture, is that how you say it? Yes, it is. Anywho, agriculture, I'm just saying, you guys know what I'm saying. It's another way for magic. And ideally, when you guys put your seeds down and you figure out that you do have something to come back to and you will reap what you've sown, you're going to be super excited. So they open the gates for us. They open the doors for us. Anybody who was awake, anybody who had any type of intentions, they handled that. And now the gates are closed again. We're going to see what manifestations is coming up. So right now, I definitely want to see what manifestations are coming up. So let's get into the circle of life. I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit short. I'm excited about this. Let's just see if there's anybody that wants to pop out. Let's just see if there's anybody that wants to pop out. Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, don't worry about these ones. I'm just going to take this half just because we want to deal with everything in the front. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, you guys are working toward, you guys are already, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, wow. So this is something that you guys are going to, this is worth fighting for. Because I was asking what's going on. Yeah, it's endeavorment. Somebody is right in front of you and they believe that they're going to get what you deserve. Somebody's right in front of you and they're thinking that, I'm just going to swift on by. And during this rat race, I'm going to receive their bag. I'm going to receive their little bag of awards or whatever the case it is. That's what somebody's thinking. That's what they're, whatever the case. But you do have a fairy that's over you. You do have somebody who's like very quick, very, very swift, and they're out for your best interest. And this is a specific guide. Everybody who was in that rat race last night from the 13th of Friday for November, just know that everybody had a guide on their shoulder. And it was very important because we were working with our heads down and we needed to be guided to where we were going and what we were doing. But we were fully at work in the soul aspect, okay? And so this little guide right here, she's letting it be known, like, you're not about to put me in a position to where I have to redo something in my life again. Okay, so you guys are being combative. They are waking you up and saying, hey, make sure your P's and Q's are put together. Anything you should be doing, anything you need to be doing, put that shit together right now, because when the time comes and we start counting those eggs, we want everything to be fully in line and in order. Like, you know what? The person that's coming to count for us is not somebody that we even really want to deal with, not somebody who's truly fair, which we would believe, And so it's like when you speak about the Lord and you speak about the devil and back and forth, they both have power and they both do a lot of things with the people. They both have jobs, okay? So, or they have their order. When we see this card come up and we see these people in chains and things of the sword or whatever, and the devil's just fine with it, it makes it in a sense to where that there's a rule that's coming. We already seen judgment here, but there's a rule that's coming, but it may not be as fair. So why do your things need to be in a row? To make sure that if things are not fair, it happens to the people that are not really put together. Okay? It needs to be happening to those ones who are, who come up short on their own account. When your stuff is real put together, can't nobody put a wool over your eye. You can't say, oh, you miscounted this, or I don't deserve this. And this is serious because I'm talking about something that's going into your life. These things are spiritual. Okay, so when you have this, like letting you know at the end of the day, you have the strength to get everything that you need, everything you deserve. You have the strength to combat against these powers that are unseen. I know you can feel them. I know that you notice them. So basically, if you're coming and you're working with this lion right here, it's letting everybody know, hey, back up, because once she puts down this lion, or puts him to rest, we're all going to be able to eat a whole lot more. Okay. And that's what it's about. We all eating right now. And that's what we're trying to do. I'm going to get the last soul. So we know that we know that today we need to be a little bit on guard. Okay. So that's what, be a little bit on guard about what you got going on. Keep things a secret. Keep things a secret about what you're doing. Okay. Definitely keep things a secret. And you just flip something for somebody. Somebody was just coming towards you and you just turned them around and flipped them the other way with your energy because you did an affirmation or something in the morning, or you did something last night or whatever it was. There was a group or something that was coming towards you basically to make your life different. It was like a four dark spirits I see. And their spirits, they're not big spirits. They're just traveling, like say if you're on the 3rd or 7th floor, you could see them kind of scurrying almost like little rats down below. But they were coming towards you. They were just, they're passing by. Anything they hit or trickle upon, it kind of does send somebody's life in like a 4 months of delay or 4 months of stumbling or something. You actually kick that totally back. So if you guys do want to do any affirmations today, and a good affirmation would be something like, I'm stronger than I was yesterday, and today I know I'm going to be stronger tomorrow. Amen. And so, strength is what we're working with. We're working with strength right now. So, just be aware of that. That you need a lot of strength and you need a lot of reality. You need a lot of reality. So go over your life, and what you deserve and what you need for yourself, because when you're honest with yourself, people will be more honest with you. Okay. And then this came a little bit reversed, but I'm not going to take it reverse, but I could still see that this was darker for me in the beginning. So it's just saying that you are aware of an angel right now. You just don't know who it is. You know that you are dealing with somebody. You know somebody is helpful. You just don't know who yet. Okay, but they are covering you and they are dealing with you. This is a higher power, higher realm. So this is specifically letting you guys know that we do have a communication right now. So for the rest of this month or whatever's going on, praying to angelic beings, even if you don't know them or haven't built a relationship with them, will still be helpful, because right now they're just flowing out all type of energy, and just to be within their aura is going to be a big change for you. And so please feel free with the affirmations and the prayers. Don't worry about if you don't know the specific angel that you're speaking to or the specific guide that you're speaking to. Just know that they're sticking next to you regardless, and they're looking out for your best interests. So being honest with yourself is also going to make it to where your prayers can be placed in correctly. Just wanted to see if there's any emotions that we need to go through. I'm not going to look for any further guidance. Because I see that you already have a specific fairy over you, and the fairy is over the endeavorment to where you're pouring your cup into something, whether it's a relationship or not. The fairy is over your liquids. Okay, so if you're going to be sharing something with somebody in a love type of way, they're over that. If it's in a business type of way, they're over that. Okay, and so I'm just letting you know that that's kind of how it's going. I'm going to be ending this shortly. But lastly, for these next little bit, yeah, the war behind you is fine. So you don't have to worry about the strength that you're building is for your own endurance and for your own journey. It's not to fight anybody or to get like even a revenge or any high protection or anything like that. And then we do have the Knight of Swords here that's coming up. And so you are going to be dealing with love right now. It could be Gemini, but ideally I'm saying that you do have options. You do have a choice of what's going on right now. And it is something young, fresh, and new coming in probably within the next 7 days, but you do have to work on these endeavorments, what's going on right now. Conversation is going to pop up, but like I said, it's going to be 3 days that you got to think about what just happened last night, or what was in your dreams, or who said what, who did what, or you still, even if you don't haven't picked up on anything, still try to meditate about that energy, about what it means for Friday the 13th, but also what the new meaning of Friday the 13th is to you. Again, my last not Chinese New Year, sorry, but my last Friday the 13th was so pushed in with a Chinese New Year feel that it had like such a huge renewal, and it had such like a dynasty blessing on it. And that was last year for me. So let your Friday the 13th be a celebration and a doorway for you to really work and manifest. But I could say for the next day, it is the next day. And for this next day that's coming up, you definitely got to put your ducks in a row so fast. Because everything is coming up so serious. But my last message is just to be make sure that you say something to your guides today. Every time I'm doing a reading for you right now, and I feel like tomorrow I need to come back and figure out exactly what's going on. I want to walk with you guys through this process, because I don't know, it's just so fulfilled each day. It's hard for me to even explain it, So what I'll do is I'll leave it there, and at least you guys will know what's going on throughout this next day. And it just makes it so real that, yesterday, that Friday, that there was a lot of energy pushed through. If you felt anything, if there was any changes, please let me know in the comment section below. Please subscribe and like. And if there's just any pointers that you guys want to get, if I'm not being clear enough for you guys, let me know. Because if I want to be able to communicate with you guys efficiently. And sometimes if I get too deep or if I'm doing too much, it singles people out too much. So just always looking forward to your feedback. Have a great day.